You need to understand that waiting doesn't make a man choose you. Rather, waiting makes him comfortable enough to choose at all. Yes. Now, this is not a video about blaming women, and it is definitely not about rushing men either. It is about something far more subtle and far more painful, because many women doesn't wait because they are desperate. They wait because they are hopeful, emotionally mature, and they are trying to do the right thing. That is why some women wait. And that's exactly why this pattern hurts so deeply. So deeply. You didn't wait as a woman because you had nothing else going on. You waited because you saw potential in that relationship. You waited because he wasn't a bad man. You waited because that connection felt real. There were moments that felt promising, so you gave it time. You stayed patient, you stayed consistent, you didn't pressure anyone. And slowly, without realizing what you were doing, waiting became a role in your life. Now, here's the first truth most people avoid. And I'm going to tell you that truth today because you deserve to know. Men don't decide based on how long you wait. They decide based on how much choosing you will cost them. So when there is no cost to delay, delay becomes the default. Not because that man is an evil man, but because humans don't rush decisions that don't require urgency. I hope you get the point now. This is crazy, but it's real. Waiting for a man feels mature. It feels reasonable. It feels emotionally intelligent. But psychologically, waiting for a man who is not ready, without boundaries, sends a message. Even if you never say it out loud, it sends a negative message. The message is, I will still be here even if you don't decide. And once that message is received from that man, the pressure to choose will disappear. Now, many women think, if I'm patient with him, he will see my value. But value isn't proven through endurance, my sister. Value is revealed through reciprocity. So if someone benefits from your presence without having to define that presence, they stop feeling the need to protect that presence. That's very simple. It's very simple to understand. Now, you listen very carefully. This is not about ultimatums. No, it's not about it. Ultimatums come from fear. But this is about clarity. Because clarity says, this is what I want. This is what I'm available for. This is what I won't stay in indefinitely. That is not pressure. That is what I call self-respect. So, some men don't choose because they are comfortable. Their needs are being met. There's no consequence for staying undecided. Waiting too long doesn't inspire a man to commit to you. It normalizes ambiguity. And ambiguity is the safest place for someone who doesn't want responsibility. You have to understand that. So, the longer you wait without clarity, the more subtle the cost becomes. You second guess yourself, you minimize your needs, you stop bringing things up just not to upset him. Not because you don't matter to him, but because you don't want to ruin what you have. And slowly, what you have stops feeling like enough. That is what many women are going through today. Now, here is the refrain that changes everything in your life. If you're passing through or going through this situation now, here is the refrain that is going to change everything in your life. A man who truly sees a future with you doesn't need unlimited time to decide what he is going to do with you. He doesn't need that. He may move slowly, which is understandable, but he moves with intention. And when intention is present, waiting doesn't feel draining, it feels grounded. So if you've been waiting for a man, for someone to choose you, ask yourself this question: am I waiting because this feels aligned, or because I'm afraid to let him go? Because the right connection won't require you to disappear inside patience. No. And choosing yourself is not giving up on a relationship. It's refreshing, re-strategizing to stay where clarity never arrives. If this video felt like it was describing a season of your life, please remember that this channel is here to help you move forward without bitterness and without guessing.